Morning, guys. I'm out here on an outdoor adventure in one of my favorite spots in all of northern Sauk County. Welcome to Friday. It's Friday, April 3rd. Happens to be one of my brother's birthday. Happy birthday out to Justin on this fine day. Guys, we're on an outdoor adventure today, and I'm in this location which is a beautiful spring-fed waterfall. I'm not certain if you'll find your way to a spot like this today, but if you do, more power to you. I want to talk about the assignment from yesterday in particular, as Mrs. Hefner introduced the chart that you were going to be creating that had to do with the 6 key nutrients that make up all of life, particularly for humans. And something to keep in mind, of those nutrients, water happened to be showcased as one of them. Well, behind me is its very source. These nutrients are not only important in humans, but they're also important in our plants. When you think about what is it that plants need, plants certainly need vitamins, they need minerals, they need obviously water, but don't forget, they also need their fats, which they store often in their fruits or their vegetables, and of all of those, they need their carbohydrates. What do their carbohydrates look like? Well, they form their own in the form of glucose through photosynthesis. When you think about what's included there, the idea that glucose is a simple sugar that can build up more complex sugars, that's exactly what these carbohydrates are. So plants are just like us in a way in which they need the nutrients that make up our lives and make it certainly possible. So for today, of course, I'd like you to get out on an outdoor adventure. You might have intermittent rain showers today, but that's all right. The temperature is still plenty mild. Spring break is just ahead. I want to talk about that briefly. Spring break for you? Well, it's going to look a little bit different. Just to give you a little personal story, my family and I, we were planning on leaving for a trip for California to the national parks later tonight, prior to the COVID-19 scenario. So we're not making that trip, but we're going to take that trip probably in a fictional manner through videos, picture books, and other media that expose us to what we may have seen. But in the meantime, we're going to make the best of what we can. That is why I've taken you to this place. Because if nothing else, I want you to consider what it might be like today to find a beautiful location, spend some time, look at the phenological changes that are occurring around us. That's the natural cycle of things as they occur for nature and the living things that are found in nature. This waterfall will make some changes throughout the next few weeks, but really what makes it so sweet is the constant flow of water, one of our main nutrients that are critical in our lives. So guys and gals, if you happen to have Mr. Bester's class, make sure you check in your emails, because I've been doing fictional classes. I did a fictional class with first hour yesterday, or 2 days ago, a fictional class with second hour yesterday, and a fictional class with third hour today. So for April 3rd, I want to wish you a great spring break. Know that Mrs. Hefner and I are thinking of you often, and we're trying to find ways to connect with you. So please, connect with us, spend some time in email, but of all things, have a great break. You'll be away from some schoolwork or some formal schoolwork. Be out on great adventures if the weather suits. And if nothing else, go on fictional adventures in your mind, which can take you to great places like this gem that I found in northern Sauk County. For Mrs. Hefner, this is Mr. Bester. On this Friday, April 3rd, wishing you a phenomenal spring break and day. Take care, everybody.